Hey everybody, just wanted to show you how to make a Google Sites that you can use as a notebook. And the first thing you're going to do is go to a new tab, type in drive.google.com. It'll open your drive. On the left side over here you're going to see where it says New. So click on New and you're going to go down to More. Go all the way down to where it says Google Sites. So click that. That'll open up a whole new Google Sites for you. And up on the top here, go ahead and retitle it. You're going to title it something with your name in it. So for example, you're George today. You're going to be George, and then let's put SS Sci Notebook, and we'll do 16-17 for the year. So that's the name of your file now. And you'll see down here it's the same name here too. So the next thing you're going to do is on here, let me just show you some features. You've got your insert. You can insert stuff right here. So let's say you want to insert like a text box. You're going to put that down there. Maybe this would be where you put your name or whatever. And of course right here you can retitle this. I would just probably put like Notebook 2016, 17, something like that. And over here you can insert all these different things, but we'll do that in a second. Let's go over here, go to Pages. So to make your notebook you really should make sure that you separate it out. So I would do this. This is to add a page. So for this, let's just call this SS for Social Studies. And see, that opens up a whole new page here that's under there. Now, at this point, let's break this down even further. So let's go ahead and click these three dots right here. And then you go down to where it says Create Subpage. So create the subpage. And for this one, I would definitely do like SS Documents. And we'll just call it SS Docs. I would put the Social Studies here because later when we put the same categories under Science, you're going to get confused. So I would definitely put the SS in front of everything just to keep it straightened out. So it makes the subpage. What's cool about this is it's underneath Social Studies. It's inside that main setting. So let's click Add Page again. Let's do the Science page. So you click that, and then it's going to load it up here too. And when those dots appear, we're going to click those dots, and again scroll down to Create Subpage. So this is where you'd go ahead and you'd put, see, I almost did it. You put Science, Sci Docs. Okay. Now this is where you're going to put stuff like, you know, your handouts like 013 or anything that we've had to do in class. And I'm going to click this again, and here I'm going to go ahead and hit those dots, create another subpage. And this one, let's make this for projects. And you can do this for other stuff. You're organizing your notebook for other stuff that you want to keep and not forget. So let's call this projects. And you know what? Just to keep it simple, let's go up to the Social Studies section of our notebook, and let's click those three dots again. Let's click another subpage, and let's just do the same thing. We'll call this SS Projects. So there you go. Okay, so the first thing I would say then over here is we're going to want to put some of our Social Studies documents. So I've already actually done this, but let me just show you how to look at it from here. So you can click Insert, and this is where you would go to from Drive. And since they're documents, you probably want to search for documents first. So you click Documents, and it goes into your drive, and you can decide. So let's just pretend, oh good, I found one. Here, let's take your study guide for the Constitution May assessment. So you click that. If you double click, or if you click Insert, it's going to put it in. So we double click it, and now it puts it right there, which is really cool. On top of it, you see this right up here? This is where later this notebook is going to come in handy. You're going to be able to click this, and then it's going to take you in a new tab right to the document. So you can go ahead and actually go through it, change it, do whatever you need to do. So we just click off of that. And we're going to do the same kind of thing for projects. So we're going to click back on Pages up here, and we're going to go to Projects. And same exact thing, go back to Insert. And for this one, maybe it's some slides that you have that you actually want to pull up and put in your notebook. All right, so let's take like this one right here. We'll take that one. So we'll click Insert, and then it puts this up here, and this is where you could see it. And same thing, you could click the arrow to pull it out and look at it. And there's other settings you can do. You can actually set it so that it'll play. If you're going to use this as like a showcase, you can make it play through. And the cool thing about this, you can also click it and like pull it over to center it. And this is where you can do some other stuff over here, inserting text boxes, images, things to have you see it like that. So let's go back to the main page here for social studies though. All right, so for this one, what I'm going to want you to do is to go ahead and insert some stuff in here to make it look clearer if you just click on that. So let me show you an example of what I did. So over here, this was an example of where the main page for the beginning of the notebook, you have social studies here, you have science here, that's how it's going to end up looking. And if you just click the social studies one, it pops up this. So this is what I did on that page that I just showed you over here. If you click insert images, then that's what you can do. So you can see I inserted these images. Now the nice thing about this is that if I go ahead and insert an image, and I'm just going to pick something really quickly. So I'm just going to click search, and let's say I'm like trying to make something for the project. So I'll click projects, and let's just say we're going to pick that. So we go ahead and click that, and it pops up here. Now, since this is on the social studies main page, you have some options. You can crop the picture, you can uncrop it, you can put a link to it, which is what we're going to do. So click link, and now it shows you all the pages and the subpages that you've created inside your notebook Google Sites. So you can say, okay, yeah, this is going to be for my social studies project. So I click that, I hit apply, and now there, when someone clicks on this, it'll take them to that page of the social studies projects right here. So you can do that, and that's again what I did over here. So same thing. Now I also put this here just in case, just as a little title, but either way, that's what you would do. Now over here too, there's other things you can insert. You could actually insert a video you made. This is going to be really helpful to insert a calendar. You can insert your calendar, and there's got to be a way to insert your Google Keep, homework stuff. So we got to figure that one out. But over here too, the themes. This is kind of fun. This is where you can change the theme, and I guess it's not showing too much on this page. So maybe we'll go back to pages, go to home, and we'll see how. There we go. So that definitely changes things a bit. And there's some ones you can use here. There might be a way to get some different ones. I'm not sure, but that's just something to play with. There you go. You can change image, header, all these different things. So I want you to play with this, and what I'm going to be requiring that you have, though, let me go back to my example here, is that you have your main page with your last name. I did George Washington, so that would be your name, and then Social Studies Science Notebook. Over here you're going to have a Social Studies page that has a sub-page for projects, a sub-page for docs, and same for science. And just to show you some examples for the science documents, social studies, when you embed them here, they show up, and just remember you can click on them with that actual arrow. So for the science, same deal. I'm expecting to see that you guys will be able to pull up things from your notebook that you've been working on, and I think science documents, we also have some stuff. So you should be able to go through, there we go, that's what I was hoping to mention. So like 01 through 016 are definitely going to be there. And some of them are science, some of them are social studies, so categorize them in the right places. So that's pretty much it. The last thing I want you to start thinking about is in the pages, maybe on the home page, I'm going to want you to start thinking about something you can showcase, like a really cool project you did, something that looks great. So here you would go ahead and insert, from your drive again,